All right, on part 2 here, we are going to observe that we need to take care of this next, and that will be -3 times row 1 plus row 3, replacing row 3. And when I do that, without a whole lot of showing you, I'm just going to jump right to that result. 1 1 1 1 0 0 0 2 1. The first two rows are not changed, and the last one becomes 0 3 2 negative 3 0 1 when I do that row operation. And then I will go to this one and I'll divide everything by 2, and so on and so on and so on. So at the very end, if you do it all correctly, you'll get a 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1, and on this side and on this side we'll have 1 1 minus 1, -3 2 -1, and 3 minus 3 2. All right, so there's quite a few steps in between, but we have trained on how to do those. So this is our inverse matrix. So I'm going to go back up here and place it where I said it would go. So I get 1 1 minus 1, -3 2 -1, and 3 minus 3 2. And when I multiply these two together, I will get the identity matrix. And you can see, I'll check up one or two of these elements. So this times this should give me a 1. 1 plus 3 is 4, minus 3 is 1. And say this one should give me a 2. That involves this and this. 1 plus 5 minus 6 does give me a 0. And if you check that out, you'll see that it's correct. So if you multiply this times this, you will get just this. All right, so now I didn't leave myself much room here. Let me get rid of some of this. I think that'll do. All right, I'm going to put the inverse matrix. I put it on this side, so I must also put it on this side. All right, so this is a 3 by 3. This is a 3 by 1. So I'm expecting that I can multiply, and my answer is a 3 by 1. So I'll have 3 blanks to fill in. So 1 times 0 plus 1 times 5 is 5, minus 1, or plus a minus 1 times 2. So 5 minus a 2 gives me a 3. Let me check that out. Okay, I agree with myself. All right, now I'm going to multiply this row and this column. -3 times 0 is 0, plus minus 2 times 5 is minus 10, plus a minus 1 times 2 is a minus 2. So I have minus 10 and a minus 2. And that didn't turn out right. 1 1, let's see if I copied my, oh, this is supposed to be a positive 2. Where was it? Right there. Positive 2. So when I recopied it up here, it should have been a positive 2. All right, I did this earlier, that's why I knew it didn't come out right here. -3 times 0, 0 plus 2 times 5 is 10, minus a 1 times 2 gives me an 8, and that is correct. And the last one, this row and this column, 3 times 0, 0, minus 3 times 5, minus 15, plus 2 times 2 is a -11. So my final says, to interpret that, I write that more clearly, that means that our x value is 3, our y value is 8, and our z value is negative 11. So if you were to plug those in up here, in for x, y, and z, you would have 3 statements that were correct. All right, so we get to mess with that tomorrow. So hopefully you are inspired and looking forward to it. See you then. Goodbye.